Well, okay. That'll be you. How about the other two?
I don't know. What do they want? What do you want me to look into?
There you go. He's doing well. He's doing well on his no-brainers, Chris. What would you guys like him to research?
Have a look to see if there's any updates in the newspapers or whatever on the incident at the bus station.
On it, boss.
And Doc, it all comes down to you. It all comes down to you. It all comes down to you. Ooh.
You need to calm down over there.
What would you like to research there, Doc?
Who's the security company that handles the security for the bus station?
Okay, right. Everybody give me their library research rolls and let's see what happens. Pete, you're at a plus 20. They want you to find their shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fulton, you got the name. It's called Bus Company Security Company. You've got their personnel records. You know who they are, where they live, etc. I'm not sure how you got this information. Freddie, no new news in mainstream media has come out on it.
What about non-mainstream media?
Sure, give me computer use roll on the ancient, fucked up pieces of shit computers, computer use, and then research on that as you toss aside the shackles of print. And here's what you found out. Freddie explodes.
Hey, just out of curiosity, aren't you our neighborhood computer expert? I just want to know.
I know the computer's on.
Just,
The computer's on. What do you want me to do?
Right. He does some research, clicks a button, and the printer starts going. And he goes, hmm? And he goes over and starts screaming in rage at the printer as it prints out the sign that's on the new.
I unplugged the printer.
Right. It only got halfway through at the sign. And as you guys are looking at it, you notice that only half the sign has been printed out. And it strikes you as a metaphor for everything that's going on. Freddie goes, ah! He seems to be losing his shit. Freddie, give me a small sanity roll as you realize that you're contributing to the shit that you are losing, meaning this horribleness. Right. Freddie is roll a d4 or roll willpower times 3 not to lose your shit completely. You're not losing any sand, but you may lose your mind for a while. All right. Freddie's keeping it together. He's just sitting there shaking, full body shaking, looking at the printer like it has betrayed him.
You okay? Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
I give him a hug.
I hug him back.
He shows librarian looking. Monkey.
Has anybody told you that you're doing a good job today?
I need a happy dog.
Oops. Yep. So there's your over the edge research there, Pete.
Okay, so the show's on daily except Mondays and Tuesdays. There's phone numbers, got to be 18 or over, lasts for 120 minutes. $120? What do they feed you gold or something? Seats located in row A can only be purchased as part of the VIP package, which also include a free drink, a backstage meet and greet, and a limited edition over the edge souvenir lanyard. I guess we're going to be doing VIP. In the Gamora Theatre at the Tower of Babel Hotel and Casino. State-of-the-art laser displays, lighting and sound. Starts at 10 o'clock. Minors are forbidden, as of all photography. VIP is $300 a head. VIP's main in the seats after performance. Lined up and taken backstage for a highly structured meet and greet. Shake the performer's hands after using hand gel. Get one thing signed. All the performers have 8 by 10-inch publicity photos if you have nothing of your own to sign, and have a digital picture. I'm assuming it's not digital, but anyway, have a picture taken with one of the cast members of your choice.
It appears that Freddie has failed you. Would you like to punish him?
VIP tickets can be obtained in a day's
The computer's
notice.
clearly not working properly.
Can't you get into the news groups?
Oh. Well, the computer's on, but
Oh, that's part of the reason you go to a university, because they were the only ones that were connecting up for their daily downloads in the 80s for the news groups. You need to, maybe if you need to go, maybe go and ask somebody if you can access their Vax terminal on one of their Vaxes or something.
sure. Let me see if they're not too busy to let me do that.
Good.
Give me a fast talk roll, Freddie, to get them to take the time to let you do that.
I shall do so.
Oh yeah, they're happy though. Yeah, they sure go ahead and just go on that. And they explain how to connect to it. Give me a computer use roll and a library research roll to connect to it in a very particular way, and then actually get the stuff that's relevant to you.
Blackwater.
Excellent. Yes. You find some sort of strange thing, and it looks as though they've got. Were they doing pictures in the 80s, Pete?
Pictures.
Photo.
You could,
or video.
you could get them. I mean, you'd normally have to download them and join them together and decode them.
Yeah,
but you could on the news groups get pictures and stuff.
All right. Freddie watches something. Freddie, give me a sanity roll. He says.
Or potentially that could give you a link to an FTP site where you could download it or something like that.
I'm sure that's probably what's going on. Oh, Freddie loses 0. Excellent. Here's everybody else give me a sanity roll because Freddie comes and shows you new stuff. If you make it at 0. Yeah.
Sanity.
Oh, I need to discard.
Stand for me.
I need to discard something. Can you pop us back on?
Oh, so how much was it?
D4 for either human gore or gross out. Your choice.
2. I shall put it to gross out.
Here's what Freddie found. Bing! If somebody could just list off the high points after you guys read it.
Just as an aside, the act on it's a high-end adult circus show with stunts, magician stuff, and all that sort of stuff. For those wondering, as to the picture, I can't see it.
It's text.
Text.
Oh, text. Sorry, my apologies. I'm looking at.
Oh, I will get you a picture also here. There's the picture. Yep. Upper right for the picture.
So basically, it's a film of the crime scene taken from someone concealed. And apparently, the person filming it is one of the hazmat guys.
So about that size of the skeleton, would it be about the size of a 16-year-old girl or no?
You're guessing so.
Parts recognizable, other parts burned, melted, and in places disintegrated. Bottom half of a bare, burned, and crumbling partial human skeleton, seated as through the toilet had been in use, is on the toilet seat. Top half separated and fallen down, somehow fused to the floor.
The pictures on the upper right may be of interest to you as well.
Everything inside the store looks purple or indigo.
The picture should answer that question.
And picture looks blurry, clip ends abruptly amid the sound of muffled retching, which would be pretty bad if he was in a hazmat suit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice find, Freddy.
I am at your disposal, boss.
Fun thing is, Freddie gets to do this again tomorrow and see how the other groups do it.
And lose even more sanity. Yay!
Yay! Better hope that they fucking solve it, or you're going to be at 20 sand by the time it's done.
Well, hopefully Logan will be kind on you and let you get some sand back.
So do these look like blast marks?
Whatever you think. The picture is as it is. And it is very blurry. That's the best picture of the pictures to picture what is being pictured.
It's almost like it's, you know how like the old ink has a almost a purplish tinge to it.
But Pete, is it purple or is it indigo?
Yes, exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
So when you applied your nanos, it actually dissolved them away. There wasn't purple staining left behind, was there, Doc?
There was nothing left behind.
Yeah, they pretty much got turned to dust, didn't they?
Give me photography rolls, please. So the guy who used to be a professional photographer doing it in an artsy way doesn't know. The other two are like, they probably had the ISO settings incorrect on the cameras. The professional photographer's like, I knew that. Let's see. That's what you discovered. There is now. Keep in mind, as you guys know, I do play nice and stuff. There's more to research when you are done with the research. I'm not just going to waste your time by going, what else do you want to research? There is more to research, but it's tricky or deeper digging stuff. So you guys will have to be specific on that. But for now, the library is closing and you guys get kicked out. Where would you like to stay at night?
Is there a hotel or a drive-in motel or something in town?
There's a hotel I burnt down.
Yes, there used to be a free place that people could stay, but then Freddie fucking burned it down.
Well, okay, technically I didn't burn it down. But cool.
So you say, but the police say different, and so does your boss. So you guys head over to the Motel 7, which is a step up from the Motel 6. And for all of you to stay there, it will be $60 for the evening. There's 2 normal double beds, and then they bring in a cot. The cot might be flammable. Who would you like to put in the cot? Person who paid for the room? I mean, it's a fairly comfortable cot. Logan actually sleeps on a cot when I'm in England, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it big enough for someone to sleep in?
Yeah.
Yeah, by cot we don't mean a baby's cot. It's a cot
I
is
don't know
term.
what Logan means. That's why I checked.
He is wise for not making assumptions.
Very good check. And maybe next time ask Matt if he's got any photos of Logan in his cot with his diapers and dummy.
Because you want to see me in diapers, you dirty man.
Mm.
I think Chris has seen enough of Logan that he doesn't want to see any more of Logan.
You mean the walking by in your underwear, holding another pair of underwear as you kick people that are on the floor on the way to the bathroom? I have no idea what you're speaking of.
Only because they were in my way.
Having shared a room with Logan for several rooms for several weeks while traveling.
That's
Yes.
true. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yes.
So everybody's seen a lot of Logan except Freddie, who is currently counting his lucky stars. Yeah. Hey, I am
Yeah.
the easiest person to room with. No.
Hey, look, the two of you are the senior investigators, so you need a good night's rest. I don't sleep in the cot.
Thank you.
Right. Cut to morning. You guys have a nice $15 breakfast, and you are ready to either go somewhere else, go to the library again.
And you froze again. Wait, did you try a different browser? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know if he did in the end.
I'm not going to try download a new browser a few minutes before game time and fuck up.
That's why you do it before you do it. Anyway.
I was busy editing. So,
Alright.
right, you guys wake up, spend $15 on breakfast, and then you have a choice between either going to the library, going somewhere else, or maybe driving to Disney World.
All right, so the university's probably got their school newspaper and all that sort of thing, so they've probably got all the various photography gear. I'm wondering if we could get someone to see if we could get access to see if we could tweak the film. If the ISO settings are incorrect, we might be able to tweak it to get better images.
You have doubts because the recording is pretty shitty.
Okay.
Yeah, if we had the original, maybe.
Yeah, if you had the original.
Okay. The other thing would be is to
Plus crude tech. You're dealing with shit.
Well, unless we took the images to a higher tech zone and did some higher tech enhanced bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's a
possible, but you're doubting you'll get much more out of it.
The only other thing I was thinking is whether or not there was any information to indicate who the person was who posted it, so that when we go to Vegas, we can contact him and ask him for the original.
Freddie doubts it'll even be up today. It was one of those things that was up for a short time until the government tears it down.
Okay.
This is definitely being, Freddie's like thinking this is definitely being suppressed.
I wonder why.
Possibly by the same government that would gladly put you guys on tables and begin the dissection.
What color blood is Sleestack blood?
I don't know. We'll get one later and dissect it, but it's not purple. It's not that color of purple. Let's go with that.
All right.
So that's not blood. Good thought. Take a card. I don't know what color Sleestack blood is. I'm guessing what color the stuntman in the suit is, but I'm not sure.
I just had just vague recall it was not
it's
red
brilliant.
being
By the way, everybody give me occult rolls at half. If you make it a full, you get a hint. If you make it a half, more.
Oh, I made that full. But,
Nice, Doc.
Doc Fulton goes, Freddy's like, purple, purple, purple. And Doc Fulton, who is not only apparently a very specialized occult knowledge, but a great love of the color purple, says there's historically been a lot of occult shit that deals with purple fire or purple stains or something, because he likes purple shit.
Well, let's look into historical stuff about purple. I mean, besides being the royal color and all that sort of stuff, because it was so hard to make from seashells from an occult perspective.
Okay.
So, university or public library?
University.
All right. Okay. So you guys go there. Are all three of you researching that?
Can anybody think of anything else?
No.
All right. Everybody give me a library research roll. Lower is better.
Do you want me to check on the computer while you look in the book?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe have a check the news group, see if you can find anything.
Okay. I'll go on the computer then.
Cool.
Nice.
Freddy's like, look, I can work a computer. And you guys are like, we are not impressed. You are our computer guy. If you couldn't do that, we'd have to put a bullet in your head. So for the other two, because unfortunately, this kind of deep historical information, probably not in the computer.
No.
Could be on boards and stuff. I don't know.
Now, if it happened before the age of the internet, nobody cares.
Yeah.
But it did get you away from any potentially hazardous books, and so you are carefully and methodically wasting your time. Now, how'd the other two? Oh, McKay failed entirely?
No, I actually made it. I forgot to remove the -30 from the occult roll.
Yeah. Right, give me a Latin roll, McKay, to understand what you found.
I got it at -30.
Give me a Icelandic language roll.
No. Hey,
No
Doc, this stuff appears to be in Latin. Can you read it?
You found several interesting Latin things. Did you make your Icelandic roll there, Chris? Shit. All right. You guys find the English things, although you believe that...
No. I'll take the Latin stuff and show it to Doc and say, hey, Doc, This is in Latin. Can you make sense of it?
He's only a doctor. He can't read Latin.
Thank you.
All right. So let me see here. Somebody left some cards there. You guys can move those aside. And here's some of the things that you have found. Freddy is very, very carefully downloading a picture of Sleestack Janeway. It claims that it's going to be topless, but it hasn't gotten to that part yet of the picture. It's just really slowly going from the top down. And let's see, put you guys on that page. It's at the top.
Underneath the cards?
That's right. You can feel free to move the cards if you'd like. And since you didn't make your Icelandic roll, would you like to show McKay? He is an expert at various Icelandic languages.
Yeah, can you make sense of the crap?
I'll try.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is.
It tells how somebody named Freddy came into their midst and burned down the town. It's just one building at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Typical.
Mm-hmm. kept saying something about being the eyes have it and be seeing you.
Exactly. I'm copy pasting the Latin stuff. So you've got plenty of stuff. If you'd like to discuss any of the high points with each other or the studio audience, feel free.
I am not reading all this, man.
Right,
Fuck this article.
right. And then there's some more English stuff. You impress librarians with how much old shit you're reading as well. And let's see. And there's another English thing.
So
And there's another English thing. Oh, everybody give me Arabic language rolls, please. Yes, another article about Freddie setting fire
Got
to
it by
a
half.
camel. Oh, well done. Yes, Freddie had set fire to a camel, and there was problems there.
After it refused to be threaded through a needle.
Mm-hmm. Then there's that. And let's see. And then there's this. So this is what you've managed to find thus far with your morning. So sorry for all the scrolling and whatnot, but enjoy. I'm going to go have a wank.
you'll probably have two with the amount of reading we have to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. The look on Chris's face, the expression on his face as he's looking at the old English articles and shit.
That was the same place me and Matt had.
Uh-huh. I've seen that expression many times. You should have seen when I was playing with fonts and printing out Cthulhu books in different fonts. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, he was within stabbing reach.
It was only dangerous once.
Well, now the good thing is that you can copy paste the screenshots of different articles and then stick them in a book, which could be a virtual book and stuff, and nobody will put it through a spike unless they put a spike through your computer monitor.
So he clearly worships this thing and has been sacrificing. There's a lot of singing that's involved with it, I guess, with the ritual.
Kill it, Chris. Send it back to hell.
I'll be right back.
I must have missed it. I can't see anywhere in in the article about the fires of London that mentions purple. It relates to purple.
Ah,
Where is this article? Which one?
The London Gazette, published by Authority, Monday, September the 3rd to Monday,
Oh,
September
you
the
mean
10th,
that?
1666. It's when it's the Great Fire of London.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't see anything in there that relates to what we were researching. There might be, because I was I was trying to speed read it, so there wasn't so much silence.
This is the article I hated reading about.
look at the bright side of things. All the blank stuff gets chopped out, so everybody looks like they're super fast readers.
So there's one from Roman Empire Times about a tribe that worships a spirit of glowing purple fire. The tribe called the Zabbits.
Hey, look at this. Read this bit.
Oh,
Start
there we
from
go.
there.
Something about that
This,
bit. Okay.
see this word here?
You hippie, you
Justice.
need a haircut, Chris.
Yeah, Justice is the name of a official, not Justice Swift.
Dun dun dun. Sure, it's not. Sure, it's not.
Damned hippies. I'm giving Freddie a card. It could well be a double entendre. Double entendre. There may be other stuff to research if you're wanting to try any more research here. Or, of course, there's always going on Grey Dog Bus or attempting to drive.
And after the original London Stock Exchange building, a coffee house burns down under mysterious circumstances in a violet smoked fire. A rash of illness, sores, and loss of hair is reported among the survivors. A warrant of arrest issues for one Jehan Anderson with 2 S's, an Icelandic trader, but he flees reportedly to Spanish Florida. Interesting, because the name in the article about the cult of the Keepers of the Primal Song, the name of the owner was a Nils Carlson, which sounds Scandinavian-ish. That could also be Icelandic related. I shall check to see at the university. No, he's wandered off. He's fleeing. I'm thinking we could check the university on the off chance anybody reads Icelandic, since there seems to be several links to Scandinavian Icelandic. So it could be
Do you want me to have a look at the Icelandic
Yeah, you give it a shot.
stuff you found? Oh.
Yep, give it a shot. Otherwise, we can check if the university's got someone.
Is it worth playing a Lightning plus 20 for this?
It's up to you. We don't know what the article's about, so we don't know how relevant it is.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Might be more useful later. I don't know. Let me enter this file down anyway.
Okay, there's something about a Cynthia Straub. Yeah, looks like we need to expand that a bit more.
Yeah, there's more info on her on the last thing.
Area 50, Studio 54. Information. An insider celebrity tell all about the glory days of Studio 54. Recounts the last known sighting of girlfriend to the rock stars and detested blabbermouth Cynthia Straub. Late into a cocaine and PCP fueled party. Went to the ladies' room to refuel and did not return. Never seen again. A small pile of purplish dust was later found floating down one of the latrines. Interesting.
Does Chris have wood from so much purple being referenced?
I like a lot of purple.
Cool.
Maybe they're worshipping Doc.
Well, you've already encountered one group of people who was probably
Mhm.
worshiping Doc.
Strange purplish stain on a rock plateau. Before the Emperor's cavalry could look into the report, the members of the second trade caravan sickened and died, hair falling out. Spot they were describing was in a very remote and inhospitable region. So it seems to be linked with people suffering from some sort of disease in regards to the purple smoke. Artist commune in San Francisco. Bountiful Harvest Love Group. Several Icelandic expatriates. Again, links with Iceland. Purple flames and smoke. Yes. Radiation. Yes, I was wondering about that. Gives mention to his travels to a tribe living in the province of Africa beyond the Atlas Mountains who select their chieftain based on which wizard could summon a spirit of glowing purple fire. I suppose we could do some research into the Zabbits, this tribe, to see if we can find anything more about them.
I'll do some research on the tribe.
All right.
Of course you do. What do you want me to look into?
A sec. Rumors that Todd Christopher was present at the Bountiful Harvest Love Group fire. So okay, so that's the link. Okay, that makes sense now. Oops. So there's an artist commune belonging to the Bountiful Harvest Love Group. Todd Christopher was potentially there. And then Cynthia Straub.
You guys have gotten
Disappears.
the Latin name that starts with certain correspondence from missionaries.
Yes, that's why we were thinking about
Zabbits around.
Yeah, that's why we're thinking about looking further into the Zabbits.
There is no further information on the Zabbits.
Okay.
Well, something for that role then.
Yeah.
I want to check to see if the university, if they've got like a anthropology or a languages, if they've got anybody that knows Icelandic.
I will check for the university. They say, no, that's a silly made-up language.
Okay, bummer, because Iceland and Icelandic appears there seems to be Scandinavian and Icelandic references several
We
times.
can always take this to a different area, if you know what I mean. Get it translated there.
What, steal their books? Their valuable
No, we
valuable.
can copy it down. Take it.
But the
Well, the problem
photocopies are 10 cents each.
the problem is knowing the thing. But yes, we could photocopy stuff that we believe relates to it and try and find somebody who can translate it. All right, so we've also got an article about a ceremony from a cult called the Keepers of the Primal Song that at Charing Cross that talks about purple smoke with a Nils Carlson.
Purple haze up in my brain. Oh shit! See,
Yeah.
it's all connected.
Yes.
Exactly. Suddenly it all makes sense. I think you've mostly tapped out your research here. Mostly. Okay, you've tapped it out on the historical, the deep or the far history stuff of purple. Is there any other research you wish to do before buggering off to somewhere else?
Let's do that and that and that and that. Please mention any trouble.
Oh, just to clarify, Logan, the purple explodey fire thing that we found, what city was that in?
Vegas.
Okay.
The one of all the newscasts and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Now imagine a Sleestack Elvis playing that. Viva, Viva Las Vegas.
Nothing
So do we want to
immediately-
go to Do we want to go to Vegas at this point and like go check out their whole show and everything? And
I'm thinking that getting front row seats so we can get back pass. The other thing, Logan, is do we actually have a picture of a photograph or something of the missing girl?
Yeah.
Good. I didn't recall specifically asking for it. I just want to make sure we did have one.
Her friend gave you one that had both the missing girl and her in it.
Yeah, I know she showed us it. I wasn't sure if she gave it to us.
She's happy to give it out.
Yep, beautiful.
Especially when Doc Folt may beat her to death if she doesn't.
give it up, bitch. Not that. The picture.
So, done with research then? Or is there anything? Well, you can always research more in Vegas as well, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Photo of Angelique and Molly.
And are there any other leads we want to check up on while we're here? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to drive to Vegas and then drive all the way back here because we forgot something.
Well, why
If you
wouldn't we be able to find anything that's in Vegas too?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, do we want to do anything specific here that we can't do in Vegas?
Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Unless you become a big purple poof of shit, and then everybody knows about it.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why you shouldn't fuck with the purple people either.
Who's radioactive.
Also connected. Yes. Hurrying to Vegas, there may still be some of the crime scene stuff left or bus station shit.
I wouldn't mind getting a sample.
Yeah.
I do have a drone that has a electromagnetic detector. I don't know if it'll work on radiation or not. It's a type of radiation, I suppose. It might be able to detect if there's any radiation there if you're worried about that. But it would mean, flying a drone in this place.
Why don't we just just walk up with the drone and have the drone fucking detect shit? Be like, man.
Or we just go somewhere by a radio and buy a Geiger counter and.
Yeah, that would probably be easier.
I'm
just worried about because you mentioned radiation. Radiation to me sounds like cancer, and yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. I've been radiation poisoning. I've had that before.
Yeah, how that
you may recall the incident on Hong Kong, Freddie.
Yes, I recall.
All right, so let's go to Vegas.
The bus station first.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
If that's where you want to go. So, do you want to get anything while we're here, or straight there?
Nothing is immediately leaping to mind. There are probably other threads we could potentially tug at. But
before we leave, I want to top up the petrol
fuel.
tank.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be doing that several times because you're getting ready to do a nightmarishly long cross-country trip. And keep in mind, the Sleestack roads are not as well developed as the highway system in America.
They don't have trains?
Probably, but then you would be without your car. You want to do a train? Train will get you there.
Sure. Okay, I just want to get there.
I mean, if you really want to get your car there, you could put it on the train, I suppose. Train would be faster than the car. Yes, you could possibly do that.
We could just drive in shifts, though, too.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you going to go for the driving in shifts? Because if you're driving in shifts, assuming you're getting gas and all that, it'll take one solid day, like 24 hours of fucking putting the pedal to the metal and going around, because like some of the roads go to dirt roads and then all that, and it's just going to be a nightmarish train trip.
It's either that or we take the train and have no car once we get there.
Train is safe and easy, and I'm sure that you could rent a car if you wanted to.
All right, Doc said we're doing the car.
All right, so you guys get in the car. Who's driving first shift?
Well, I guess I'll drive first.
Excellent. I'm going to need a drive roll because it's such bad terrain.
Even though I quit mine already.
I'll let you slide. Who's next shift?
I'll go next.
Right. You guys are stopped. The entire front of the car is crumpled in. let's see. Who's in the back seat?
Me.
Anybody have a reroll?
No, sorry.
He's
No.
it's the thing. There's a fucking cow that its face is inside of the car and it's going. There's blood coming out of its mouth and shit.
I'll spend a pause. Like I just wanna.
Oh, god damn it! I had
You kind of reverse dice it as well, but
all right.
I'm
So
here for special things.
who's on third shift?
Guess I am.
I guess the guy who's never driven a mechanical car.
well, I can take another tip if you rather.
You'll be at a negative if you do because you're pretty fucking tired.
Yeah, but he can't drive it.
Are you sure? He might be an awesome driver, and plus, this is how you learn.
Oh, I just take. I mean, I won't be I'll be careful. I won't speed. I won't
All right,
do
here, take this
anything.
then.
Well,
That's just-
you'll get your driving at full, but it's going to be ugly if Freddie tries it because he's really out of it by now. Because
all right, fine, you do it then.
Riding skill's not going to help me because it's not a riding skill, Freddie.
I mean, it kind of is.
No, not
No?
drive
I
car.
have
No,
like a +5, I think. Do you want a 5?
there you go.
I've got a +5.
All right.
Okay, fine.
I was going to play.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry, no, I do not. Yes, I got assistant +5. I'll trade you the assistant +5.
There you
All
go. Bump the jam. Bump it up.
Well, wait. Did you want to play both so you get +10? Do you
Yes.
need that 10?
Yes,
Just
he's
toss
all
it
the
up.
help he can
I'm a
get.
hobbyist driver.
He's never seen a car before.
I buckled up tightly.
So Doc is in the back seat, hunkering down, getting ready for the inevitable impact that will bring the sweet, sweet release of death.
Thank God.
Oh,
It never
man.
comes.
Fake gig.
You guys cruise in. You notice Holmes is like driving kind of like, and you guys are getting into the Vegas thing, and pretty much the first hotel that he sees, he's like, let's just ease it in here and then shake for a while, and everything's fine. So yeah, you get a hotel on the outskirts of town and get rested up and whatnot. It'll be let's see, the hotels are surprisingly cheap here. It's only $30 for all three of you, and you each have your own bed, which is neat. Because not a lot of people stay on the outskirts of Vegas, but Holmes was just grateful that no fuck was able to take him out. They did try several times on the drive here.
So how much was the hotel?
$30.
Alright.
There's slot machines in your room. Weird. Anyway, he begins playing them immediately. So yeah, you guys have a good night's sleep after your nightmare drive. Mark off another $30 for gas and chips and drinks and shit like that on the way down. So yeah, you guys have made it all the way to Vegas somehow. The car's still alive. I really thought the cow was gonna fucking take it out. So the next day, it's morning. You guys are ready to begin your investigation and whatnot. Everybody's managed to sleep off the horribleness of the car. Mark off in there $10 for food. Food's a little cheaper here, at least in the outskirts of McKay.
Mm-hmm.
As your money keeps on slipping into Vegas's pockets, as it's supposed to. Where would you guys like to go first?
Well station.
Right, you guys head over to the bus station with Freddie back in at the helm of the car. No driving roles required. Nobody's going all that crazy here. Most of the people that came here seem to have come on buses or trains and stuff, so there's not nearly as many cars as you would expect here because the roads are so shit that only an insane person would try to get their car here. People stare at your car as though you're some sort of insane person. Your biggest thing that you have to watch out for is pedestrians because they wander around like they are on crack. Some of them are actually on crack. You guys reach the bus station, which isn't all that far from your hotel. And it looks like a big bus station. Lots of buses come in and out. They've got their own small security force and stuff of incompetent people. Yeah.
We're gonna go check out the crime scene.
No problem. Everybody give me spot hidden rolls. The bathroom
I'll be
itself is one of
back.
those lovely semi-external ones, if that makes sense.
Wow.
So, well, Doc got both a success and a fumble. In his case, it's just a fumble, though, because of what natural 100. Right. Doc is checking out some stuff, and he goes, there's a fucking sniper on that distant rooftop that is getting ready to shoot Freddy. Or me.
Get out of his way so he has a clear shot.
Doc just steps behind the pillar and waits for Freddy's head to explode like an overripe melon.
I wish I had a red marker in my pocket. I'd put a big circle
Dot on his head.
That's how you can tell, Freddy, that you have a party that cares. For McKay, since you succeeded in yours, you notice that there's other cameras from other businesses that might be able to see the bathroom.
Ah, good. We will canvass the area. Is the bathroom accessible, or is it still?
No, it looks like it has been semi-permanently sealed off. Like it's not like the closed door. No, it's the closed door, and then they nailed plywood over it and shit to keep people the fuck out of that. And there's signs up, do not enter, police line, do not cross. New women's bathroom can be found at this other place, etc. So they definitely want to keep motherfuckers out of this bathroom.
I will point out the other places with cameras that we may be able to make use of.
All right, you guys go canvassing the area and whatnot.
Is there a security guard on the door or anything, or is it locked, or what's up?
The door, no, it's probably locked, definitely plywooded over, and all. You literally need a crowbar or massive strength to get in. You either need a crowbar or a kin laser, I guess. But it appears McKay has lost interest in the bathroom and is wandering over to the pizza by the slice place.
Do you want to actually look at the crime scene or no?
Well, we could see if we can get anything from. I don't know. Is there too many? Depends on how many people are around. And if there's still.
You would definitely be noticed ripping boards off of the wall and stuff. And since it's a bus station, and since it's Vegas, your guess is that it never stops.
So is there like a security station here?
Yes, it's not next to the bathroom. It's over that away. But he seems to be going to the pizza by a slice guy and talking to him in an animated fashion, which is weird because you guys just got done with breakfast. You see the sniper is like looking, and he's like,
I did say that there's some places around with cameras that may have gotten something that we can look at before walking over there.
I'll go with.
All right. Yeah, he comes after you. He's making sure to, anytime Freddy kind of meanders a bit, he's making sure to be out of the way. You guys aren't sure what he's seeing, but, yeah. So, right, you guys go over there. Give me a simple fast talk roll, McKay, to get the guy to give up the tape. No, says the guy at the pizza thing.
Hang on a second. Something happened. Fast talk, you say.
No.
$20?
50.
35.
Give me a bargain roll.
Here's your 50.
All right. He says he
You gave out way too easily.
I failed my bargain roll, sir.
Okay.
Woo, says the guy. Woo! I mean, thank you. He goes back to serving pizza by the slice, knowing that he's going to have a really good weekend. You've got a copy of the tape and no machine to run it on.
Alrighty.
We can actually ask the security guys at the bus station and see if they'll let us use theirs.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
We
Are
go
you
over
sure you
there.
want them to see it?
Hmm.
So I walk up to the security desk. How many guards are there?
There are 3 guards there, and
Okay.
then there's other ones that wander around. They look at you and go, "Hello, monkey. May I help you?"
Sure. I talk to them. I say, how's it going? I say them by name. Remember, I created my role and I know all of their names and all of the information.
Oh yeah.
I go, I'm from regionals. We just wanted to, we were doing an internal investigation about what happened. We have some tape that we wanted to run on your, we wanted to look at it to see if we had a different angle on what the situation was.
Give me a fast talk roll. They're like, holy shit, he knows all of us and stuff. He knows about your dog being sick. And you guys are now wondering, because Fulton's so good at this, if he actually does work for the regional bus company thing. So, right, Doc is sitting there. Give me an electronics roll to make this archaic piece of shit work. Or, of course, you can ask these incompetent now. Okay.
By 30.
Pops it in. He's like, they're like, oh, he obviously, and they gather around to watch the regional guy. Right, looking at the tape, let's see. There's a video of a young emo-dressed woman wearing sunglasses and a headscarf. You're thinking this is Angelique Adams, aka Lil Fresh. She enters the bathroom, and people are wandering by and stuff. And then shortly after that, some guy with the newspaper enters the bathroom, like holding it up, like super obvious, like I'm a bad guy, and he goes in. And then there's a purple flash that you can see around the door frame. He exits, and then soon after, some other random lady goes in, and she exits in about 15 seconds, and she comes out. She's glowing a bit, smoking, and she vomits everywhere, including blood.